freedom. Oh, freedom.
1960s were very active years for people in the United States. People were aware of social problems in the society. Firstly, they protested civil rights problems, such as segregation to races other than whites. After civil rights movement was successful, people influenced the anti-war movement to protest war in the world. Then, women's rights movement appeared in the society. Women from different races and ages were in the movement. They wanted to have more places in the society. African American people wanted freedom and equal rights. They faced many problems in the society, such as segregation, police brutality. William Gordon noticed that he couldn't explain his child why he couldn't drink from the same fountain with white people. They protested these unjust conditions violently and non-violently. Thus, they succeeded. The Supreme Court ruled that segregation is unconstitutional after civil rights movement. Black American people earned their freedom, and civil rights movement was successful. Black people had equal rights with white American people in the Constitution.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried.
From your masters of war, you that build the big guns, you that build the death planes.
Anti-war movement was another movement on 1970s. There was Vietnam War on that time. American people were opposed to that war. Peace was important for anti-war movement protesters. They believed that Vietnam War should be stopped immediately and soldiers should come back their home again. They blamed the upper class people for beginning of the war. American people did not want the war. They did not want to send more soldiers to out of their countries that they didn't know where they are. They wanted their relatives near them. They protested the war non-violently. They prepared marches. There were many songs about the peace on that time. Anti-war movement was not successful like civil rights movements because Vietnam War stopped on that time, but many other wars happened after the Vietnam War, still happening.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys.
After civil rights movement was successful, American society had activated to earn more rights in the social life, such as women's rights. Women wanted to fight for their rights, such as equal payment, education with men. Women did not want to stuck inside houses. They wanted to be active in work field. They protested non-violently. They prepared marches. They wanted to be equal with men. Many men were opposed on them. But they earned many women's rights after women's rights movements, such as equal advantage to find jobs with men. But still there are many problems on women's rights. It is not successful like civil rights movement. African American women were the least willing to work with the system in the women rights movement groups. They had not only equality problem with men, but also racism problem in the society. They had more problems than white middle class women. There were limited groups that defense anti-war movement and women's rights movement. Also, they did not influence over the community like civil rights movement. Although African American people were main group of the civil rights movement, Latinos and other minor groups in the society were with them. There were same segregation to those minor groups. The civil rights movement was successful because many different groups were fighting for civil rights to live better in the society.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom.